Away we go in Jeddah. And it is the Champions League elite holders, all in green, against Al Hilal, champions of Saudi Arabia in 3 of the past 5 seasons, top 3 finishers in each of the past 3 campaigns, playing in their change strip, all in white tonight. Both of them unbeaten in the opening couple of matches in the league so far. It's going to be tight. Try and build up some momentum.
Well, the noise inside the stadium here tonight in Jeddah is absolutely incredible. And the home team, as you say, looking to start on the front foot. They look to close down. Wasn't registered in the second half of the season to play in the league, was he? Firmino.
Gonçalves forward in towards Mio, breaks down once more, and Malcolm has it. Hilal struggling to really get their foot on the ball and settle in the early minutes of this one. Ibanez, a little flick on from Mahrez, looking for Tony. Ibanez always worth keeping an eye on when he ventures forward. It was he who scored the late equaliser against Al Nassr in the Super Cup final, which took it to penalty kicks and ultimately to victory.
Never looked like they were going to get back into that game, did they? Al Ahli at the time, Al Nassr were very comfortable. Very impressed with the way that Al Nassr approached that competition in Hong Kong. They thought that they'd got their hands on their season's first piece of silverware, only to have the hearts broken in almost injury time and then on penalties.
Ibanez keen to get on with it, and Mahrez curls it in, full stretch. Tony trying to get on the end of it and turn it home.
You can see the frustration on Demiral and Ibanez. The 2 centre-backs were slowly making the way up to the 18-yard box. The corner was taken short. Mahrez's delivery, we know what a wonderful left foot he's got. Just out of Tony's reach this time. Tries to put it in with the outside of his right boot. Should have maybe gone with his head.
This is Ali Madrashi sending it up, and the header from Roger Ibanez results in the glowing.
Another good piece of recruitment. There had to be some change at Al Hilal, didn't there, in the summer? Obviously with George Jesus leaving, Inzaghi was allowed to bring in players that he wanted. Darwin Núñez, he will score goals, and he's going to have to score goals as Mitrovic leaves a big void. Marcos Leonardo as well, of course. Theo Hernandez coming in at left back. AC Milan, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Incredible amount of experience.
Just checking that Edouard Mendy is happy. Ruben Neves, capable of very precise deliveries, but this time it rather fizzles out for Al Hilal. In the big early season rendezvous against Al Ahli. Al Ahli 0, Al Hilal 1.
Oh, it's so simple from Al Ahli. Such poor defending. The left back strides the length of the pitch. It's a long ball over the top. Al Madrashi gets caught out of position. He can't catch up with Theo Hernandez, and it's a wonderful finish. And the French international gets his 2nd goal of the week. Back to front, one long ball, beats the Al Ahli back 4, in around the back. And that's the experience that Theo Hernandez has got. He reads the game so well. Ball over the top.
Still on the front foot, though, with the corner, which Riyad Mahrez puts across. Oh, what a brilliant save that was from Bono to deny Ibanez. Well, that was a save from the very top draw.
Once again, it's from a corner from Riyad Mahrez's left foot. It's a wonderful delivery. And it's that man, Ibanez. We see him arriving late, gets time, gets space, does everything right, heads it into the ground. To Bono's left, dives away. Comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Ring along right behind Malcolm, barking instructions constantly. This is Hassan Al-Tambati. Milinkovic-Savic. Malcolm. Mohamed Al-Yami. carrying a real threat here. And Madrashi able to get there before the ball could reach Nunez. In it comes. Oh, and Milinkovic-Savic was there. And it rattled the frame of the goal rather than finding the back of the net. But Al Hilal... Zakaria Hossawi. Ibanez. Mahrez. It's a lovely turn away from Salem Al-Dawsari. Support from Ali Madrashi. Tony waits in the middle. Frank Kessie is up there as well. It's up towards Tony, but it's Bono's ball.
Back to front, the turnover of possession and transition. It's superb from back to front so quickly, and that's what Darwin Nunez gives you. The attacking threat, the pace. Immediately, all he thinks about is goal, and he runs straight towards goal. The Al Ahly defenders, Frank Kessie can't get back to him, and when he does that, he draws all the defenders around him. And Darwin Nunez has got the intelligence to open up and play Malcolm in. Many other strikers would get to that position there and hit, but no, he can see his opposite number there, Malcolm, at the far post. He's got an empty net, and so unselfish from Darwin Nunez. Squares it across for Malcolm to put Al Hilal 2-0 up.
Great play from the pair of them. It's an excellent finish from Malcolm. It's his second goal of the season. He scored on the first match day in their 2-0 win. Koulibaly, who just walks away from the scene trying to look as innocent as possible.
I think it's unlikely and unusual, but I think that was slightly accidental from Koulibaly. Ivan Toney put his right foot out and instigated the challenge. It was unfortunate there. Koulibaly couldn't really get out of the way. It ended up being a foul, but not one of his usuals.
Al Ahly really need a goal to just give themselves a foothold in this match and change the narrative. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half, plus added time. Mahrez floats it in. Almost all of the goals they've scored have come in a couple of cup games, 4 in the Champions League this week. They got 5 in the King's Cup as well in a win over Al Arabi. Need to find some goals from somewhere. This is Mio, completely surrounded and outmanoeuvred, and that brilliant pace and skill of Theo Hernandez, and he's completely taken out of the game there by Ibanez. There'll be a card for that. Ibanez lost interest in the ball there for a moment.
Well, he looks good, Theo Hernandez. He looks sharp, bursting out of the left-back position, not afraid to go forward. Ibanez knew exactly what he was doing. Hernandez was not only away from him, but he was away from the majority of the Al Ahly defensive line.
Look, the only way to create here. Milinkovic-Savic looks to make his run, and Al Ahly have been caught out again at the back here. How on earth is that not 3-0, Darwin Nunez? Neves will try to put something else on a plate for one of his teammates here.
Quick, there you see again, ball over the top, and it's not until the free kick's taken actually that it goes down.
That's potentially significant, isn't it?
Ball over the top, and it's not until the free kick's taken actually that it goes down.
That's potentially significant, isn't it? He was up on his feet when the kick was taken. June, cleared away by Nasser Al-Dawsari, not very convincingly. Hossawi off the bench midweek. And then start of Hale in the Champions League elite. Clearance by Ibanez. That's Mio sending it skyward. Half an hour to go. Abdul Rahman. Still having more of the play, Al Ahly, but of course it is the scoreline at the top that trumps that all day long. Had a lot of the ball, but struggled to really put Bono's goal under any consistent pressure. A couple of sporadic threats, and Bono there, just getting his feet, and rather awkwardly it is Neves.
Once he goes, the goalkeeper with them. Slight change of the substitution for Al Hilal. Al Yami will play higher up the field now. Najami, more naturally a right back. He'll drop slightly deeper and play in the right back role. Al Yami will play higher up the field.
Ibanez going for it. Miscued by Abdul Rahman.
Maybe go a bit more direct. We have seen Al Ahly play a lot more direct. A slight change in the way they play this season. 4th in the league for long passes completed. So that shows a very slight shift in style from Mateusz Eisler.
Mio. Still working hard. They're having a good share of the game without really hurting their opponents. And that remains the case. Hassan Tambakti clears. It was the first involvement in the... There's a new signing from Al-Khalij, Abu Al-Shamat, Saudi international. 5th appearance for his new club. Riyad Mahrez with the ball at his feet. Al-Brakan hoping to get on the end of something. Roger Ibanez. This is a little bit more promising from Al. There's always a threat from set plays, but Koulibaly was in the right place to get his on that one. Abdul Rahman trying to poke it forward, and now the opportunity to break with Darwin Nunez. Up against Al-Khaibari. Still with Nunez. Off the frame of the goal, and the flag goes up anyway to deny Al-Dawsari. Referee waving play on as Enzo Mio ventures forward for Al Ahly.
That just shows the threat that Al Hilal have got. They'll sit back, soak up the pressure. That's almost exactly how they scored their goals in the first half.
Al Ahly just looking for a goal. Mio's tantalising ball to the far post. Met by the substitute, Saleh Abu Al-Shamat. Well, we're 2 3/4 matches into the league season. They've still just scored once so far in the Saudi Pro League this season, Al Ahly.
They're struggling to find the answers this evening. That's a lovely ball by Mio. Al-Shamat gets it all wrong. Not a natural goal scorer.
If it stays like this, they'll be at the top of the table tonight. Very early in the season, though it is, as Nunez is challenged by Demiral. Al-Sri. Saleh Abu Al-Shamat. Feras Al-Barikan. Kessie. Being held at arm's length for the most part here by Al Hilal. Reduced to speculative efforts. That perhaps tells us all we need to know. Into Nasser Al-Dawsari. You can see Al Ahly have had good possession of the ball. They've had a significant amount of the play. Straight into the gloves of Bono, who almost let it slip from his grasp. Not very often we see. Al-Shamat sending the ball across. Mahrez beaten to it. Could be a free kick.
For the first time you look at Al Hilal, their high line, it's breached. Al-Brakan gets it behind. It's a lovely first touch from Al-Brakan. He looks up and Ivan Toney's very clever. Centre forwards run right across the near post. Gets in front of Koulibaly. Koulibaly goes to head it. Ivan Toney gets there first. Striker's instinct, flicks it with the outside of his right boot. Nothing that Bono can do. Is it too little?
You see the calculations being made by Ruben Neves, but for once, not the 2-goal cushion that Al Hilal have as Mahrez floats it over. Al-Brakan. Well, it was neither one thing nor the other in the end, and the flag has gone up anyway.
Al-Brakan taking at wider positions this time. Ball comes in from Mahrez. It's not the initial kick there, it's the flick on from Toney. Gets it all wrong, Albricant, but he was offside.
Yeah, he's given them Al Hilal fans.
The support's wonderful, isn't it? Home and away, every stadium that we go to now. The support's growing.
The team are on the front foot here, and it was almost number 4, the header from Nunez. Mendy at full stretch.
That's a great save. It really is a good save. Ball in. Nunez may have been offside. The VAR would have looked at it. And he had to stay sharp, had to stay lively. Had no chance with the 3 that have gone past him already tonight. That's a good hand. The experienced Senegalese shot stopper.
Stop from Mendy, that one. Into the last 5 minutes we go. Koulibaly having a tussle with Frank Kessie. Senegal against Ivory Coast there. All sorts going on in the 6-yard box. As Ali Lajami sticks a... Demiral has got well forward. Mahrez into the penalty area. Oh, and the header's found the back of the net. Oh, it's game on now. Wow. They are right back in it from absolutely nowhere. Ivan Toney at the double. And suddenly Al Hilal are rocked back on their heels here.
They couldn't, could they? Surely they couldn't. Riyad Mahrez has had such a quiet evening. It's one of his specials. It's a beautiful ball in with his left foot onto the head of Ivan Toney.
Late second half comebacks. It's 3-3.
They've done it. The home side have done it. The stadium's erupted. And once again, it's from the boot of Riyad Mahrez. It's a simple set play. An in-swinging corner. The defending is poor. The marking is awful. But Demiral won't ask questions. He finds space in the 6-yard box. He rises high and free above everybody else. Gets a good connection. Bono, the goalkeeper, flies away to his right. Cut in front of them. They weren't troubling the goal at all, Al-Ahli. They got the first goal from Ivan Toney, then the second and the third. The belief just came through the side in waves.
And here they come again, talking of waves. It's a green one, surging forward with Riyad Mahrez. Can't find a way through on this occasion. Support from Abdul Rahman, and Bono doesn't look quite... Who scored the equaliser in the 91st minute. The shot from Al Shamat, and Ivan Toney. Riyad Mahrez to take it in the 94th minute. Rising high, but unable to connect this time, Demiral. Maybe another opportunity. Ibanez up in the air. Thumped away, and there'll be a free kick. In it goes from Nasser Al-Dawsari.